I've always really loved Twelfth Night. It's my favorite of Shakespeare's comedies. I think it's definitely one of his best. And I know Andy from working with him a little bit around the city and some mutual friends. And so I thought I would just jump in and see what came up. I do. I've been doing productions around Pittsburgh for probably 5 or 6 years now. I work a lot with Monroeville-based Poor York's Players and Pittsburgh Shakespeare in the Parks. And it is definitely my first love in theater and what I hope to continue doing in the future. And it's my background, yes. I think there's something about the language, there's a musicality to it, and as a musician that is something that I appreciate in it. There's also, it's so cliched to say, but he really has managed to capture a lot of stories that I think people can identify with. And as we've gotten into the modern age, we have people putting their own twists and spins on it and just making it more and more accessible to people. And so I appreciate the freedom that it offers within the poetry. It's challenging to think about how that affects the way that you present yourself as a character and how it informs your character, especially within the time period, because it's not just Portugal, it's also this sort of 1920s thing, which affects the way that you would talk and engage with other characters, how close you would get to them, the type of movement and gesture that you would use. Andy at one point told us to look at silent movies and get an idea about the physicality of that. So that's definitely been something that you sort of have to have in the back of your head is, oh, would I really be touching this person like that? Or would I really be holding myself like this? That just is another thing to think about. It's a wonderful examination of relationships and identity and the way, and like just social conformity and the things that we sort of, the boxes we create for ourselves. And that's a theme that's really important to me personally, and something that I think everyone in the audience will be able to identify with, which just makes it a good time to really delve into that and consider that. And